Bob Graybill, President and CEO of Nimbis Services. Now, one of the things I'd like to highlight is that when we talk about the missing middle, those folks who do not have access to very sophisticated software packages and high-performance computing, is that it's really a national security or national innovation challenge. Because if you look at the companies that are currently using high-performance computing, they are Lockheed Martin, the Raytheons, and Procter & Gamble's, the big major corporations. But what you don't realize is that there's a huge supply chain of companies below that that make up those very complex products. Those companies, based upon the Council on Competitive Surveys and other more recent surveys, indicate that they are currently not benefiting from the use of those resources. And there's a lot of different reasons. And we've just finished, that is USC ISI just finished a project with DARPA that looked at what's the return on investment for those companies. And what came out of that was that there is a huge payoff when those companies use modeling simulation. Woodward, for example, was able to save $275,000 per engineer in order to use those tools. And what this means is that once suppliers are able to use these tools, what it means those models can now be used by their primes. They can incorporate those models into their overall system, therefore you end up with a virtual model of the system. That in itself really reduces the time to market, has a lot more capability, and much more reliable products in the long run. So by bringing the missile middle up, what you really do is make the entire U.S. With commercial and defense community much more competitive.